my parents, they wasn't agree at that time. Then I tried to get student loans, and they suggested me to wait for like 3 years.
Hello guys, I'm here in Georgia, joined by my colleague Mr. Awais. We actually met on campus, actually talking to a few students, and I bumped into Awais, and to have the opportunity to actually sit and chat and know about his story. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. If you could introduce yourself and tell us a bit where you come from.
Yeah, so my name is Awais. I basically belong from Pakistan, and I live in UK. I'm doing MBBS, which we also call MD, medical doctor. I'm studying in SEU, Georgian National University.
Lovely. Could you tell our audience first, what has inspired you to choose medicine as a career path?
The story is that I have quite a big medicine background. I have a lot of my family members, they're practicing, they're in paramedic, and I was kind of inspired with the medical field since my childhood, and I was so certain since I was a child that I'm going to be a doctor one day. That has been the inspiration for me to come to the medicine.
That's really lovely and inspiring for a lot of students that you're here right now and pursuing your dreams and your goals.
Yeah, of course.
How would you say your experience has been in this few days in Georgia so far?
Coming to Georgia or choosing Georgia is my choice because I used to come here a lot for the visit. So I like that city, Tbilisi. And you know what? Tbilisi has a different dimensions. At the same time, you will find an American vibe because...
American influence.
Yeah, you can say influence as well. You can say a vibe. Like, for example, the road structure is entirely American. Cars are big, just like America. Yeah. And also at the same time, you get a little bit of a European vibe.
100% the place.
Yeah, and absolutely secure. There is no crime. There is no car theft. Since you are from UK, we experience high car theft.
A lot of crime in general.
And eventually we are ending up paying like a lot of money in terms of the car insurance.
100%.
When I came here, and I was like, this is a heaven.
Coming back to safety, I believe Georgia is in the top 10 safest countries in the world.
Yeah.
Which when I had read really caught me by surprise, and I was really happy to learn that a lot of our students would be going to a safe country, which was one of the most important things to parents and students itself who have not left their homes or are leaving their countries for the first time. It's really good that this country is safe and the people 100%. Are very friendly to our Indian culture. Moving to the next question, why have you chosen Georgia for MBBS over other countries like say Russia, Philippines, China, Kyrgyzstan and all these?
Now, why choose Georgia is, the weather is nice. Yeah. It's more sunny than UK, and it's feasible for me to take a flight to, sometimes it's 200 something pounds, a return flight from UK, so it was good. Similarly, India, Pakistan, it's nice if I want to go to Pakistan, so it's not very expensive. So it's geographically, it's a nice place. It's Europe at the same time, it has nice environment, and that's all.
And the good thing is, it's in the center of, UK and India and Pakistan. So it is very reachable, and also the amount of Indians that are here in a way makes you feel like you're not too far from home. There are so many, almost 4,000 Indian students at SU currently, and when I went firstly to the university, I was like, wow, this feels like home, because
it looks like Indian.
Almost 75% of the students are Indians in Pakistan. It really gives you that home feeling, and that's another reason why we are helping students come here, and specifically to SU, because of the number of Indian students that are here studying at the university doesn't make you feel far from home.
Of course, I think I'm the only one Pakistani guy in my class, 25 class. So every other students, they are Indian. 80% of those they're Indian, and few of them are Arabic. And that's all.
Arabic, and they have some students from Ukraine as well, I believe. So that's another good thing. One more additional point is here, like he said, in other countries they don't really allow you to practice your religion, which is very important for us Indians to do, because that is how we are brought up. The thing in SEU is they are actually not just allowing you, they celebrate our festivals, our culture, and they celebrate Indian people, because it is bringing more economy to this country, and it's actually helping them as well. So of course they are very welcoming, which is a very important thing when you're thinking about going to another country. Do the people there welcome you? And if it is yes, that would make a very big difference when you're choosing that country, because if the answer is no, picture this, you have to be here for 6 years and do the course. So it's very important for you to feel comfortable and happy at the same time with the environment that you are studying in. So that's another good point, is the people of Georgia celebrate our Indian culture, which is a wonderful thing, I believe. Let's rewind back a little, Awais, and from what I've seen, you have a very interesting and unique story. And I would love to know a little bit about your life after the 12th standard and how you came to the decision to pursue medicine.
Okay, so when I did my 12th standard, I tried to find out, as I mentioned, we were planning to go to China. And I asked my friend to get ready for that, and he was agreed, and eventually he ended up going for the studies, and my parents, they they wasn't agree at that time. There were two main factors. One of those was I was young and they were a little bit protective towards me. Another factor was a financial factor as well. They wasn't sure that what's going to happen. Back then there was no YouTube, there was no social media influence. So they were not sure what's going to happen with me over there and what will happen, what kind of environment I'm going to go. They were not certain to send me there, and they asked me to get admission in the biomedical in Lahore. I did biomedical there, and then I got the government job in Lahore. But the medical doctor was stuck in my mind, and at some point I thought, okay, one day my children will do MBBS for me. And I was like, it's your life. Why would your children live your dream? Yes. Maybe they want to be a singer. 100%. Maybe they want to be a writer. Yeah. Why would they carry on your dreams? Yes. Or carry on your
aspirations, ambitions? Yes.
And then I ended up in UK, and then I tried to get the admission there. So it's more or less 30 grand per year fees in UK. So
30,000 pounds.
Yes, 31,000, 30,000, 32,000.
That's quite
around
high.
that.
That translates to almost 30 lakhs in Indian rupees or 60 lakhs in Pakistani rupees, I believe, which is a lot.
Yeah, and I was like, obviously no one can afford that much. And then I tried to get student loans, and they suggested me to wait for like 3 years. So my 3 years was in December last year. And then I went to them again, and they said, no, you have to be a permanent resident of UK to get the student loan. And I was like, what's going to happen now? To be honest, I didn't want to wait for another 2 years.
Correct.
And then I started looking for the options. Then I chose Georgia, and then I decided that I will study in Georgia for like 2 years, and then I will try to get transferred to UK or maybe USA if I get the residency.
It's very important is you have come here from the UK. Yeah. So please walk us through how your application process was to SEU, and how long did it take for your entire admission process to get done from the time you started till the day you were in the first year of university?
Yeah. So I think SEU, they don't take that much longer. Okay. They just do it, for example, you will put your application first day. They will, after 2-3 days, they will give you the interview date. They will interview you on video, and after that, they will give you a date for English test.
Written test.
Yeah. So they will. You will attempt your English test on the Zoom.
And one second, bear in mind, this is not a IELTS or TOEFL English test. Yeah. This is a short, I would say maybe a 10-minute test where they'll just check if you can speak and understand English as a language.
It's not very tough test. Yeah. It's very basic. It's not very hard to pass that one. And after that, they will give you a offer letter that you are eligible to apply in this university. And then it takes like probably 2 weeks. It's less than a month for sure. Less than a month, you will get everything done. And I came over. I went to the university. I met them. So it was a piece of cake for me because I did it from UK. So
correct. Yeah. It was easy because the thing is, since you come from the UK, you wouldn't have a lot of visa process, I believe.
Yeah.
The thing is, our students in India, they have at least a 1.5 month wait. Is because of the embassy that takes around 1.5 months to process the visa. Yeah. So how long without the visa would you say it took for you for your application process to get complete?
It was probably 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
More than that.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. So that's my short story. I summarized it. So it's a long story.
I can imagine, and I appreciate you sharing that part of your life and sharing that story, because it is very important for our students aspiring to know that there will be hurdles, there will be a lot of roadblocks in your way to pursuing your dreams. Yeah. If you have a strong why behind your dreams and your aspirations, you will find a way. Don't find excuses why not, but find a way how you can do it.
But here I want to say something, and this is very important. I would suggest you to please do not come for medicine anywhere. Do not go anywhere in the world, or do not get any admission even in India, Pakistan. Do not get the admission in medicine if you are not passionate about it, because this is something you're playing with the life of patient. Yes. And it's not a fun. It's not about the business. It's not about the high salaries. It's not about the doctor status. Yes. It's not about that.
Yes.
It's all about the passion. If you do not have the passion to serve the community, please do not choose MBBS. Do not listen to your parents if they're forcing you to do it. Yes. But if you are passionate about it, do not hesitate, no matter what. Like he said, if you have hurdles, one day you will get it, like I did.
Very important point that Awais made is do it for the right reasons. A lot of students are doing it because their parents want them to do medicine, or because it was their parents' dream to do medicine. So before you make that choice of if you want to become a doctor, ask yourself, do I want to become a doctor for the right reason? reasons.
Yeah.
And if the answer is yes, don't let anything stop you.
Yeah.
Don't let marks, affordability, or location stop you from becoming a doctor.
And I want to say something about the SEU University as well. Since you are attached with SEU, let me just clear, it's not a sponsored video. He's not asking me to promote that university. I'm saying about this university because I am studying there and I choose that one. Why did I choose? I've met few students, they got transfer from like few universities from Georgia itself. They came to SEU because they have a big structure, they have big technology, they have everything. They have a nice environment, and they have nice study there. If you are planning to do USMLE or maybe PLAB, if you're planning to go back to India or go back to Pakistan and you want to pass your step 1, step 2, something like that, if you want to be a good doctor, SCU is going to be a nice choice. I know few more universities are nice here, but please be aware, please be vigilant when you're choosing a university.
Do your own research before listening to agent or other students. I would say very important to do your own research about how much is your budget, what are you looking for, what kind of environment you're looking for. I think that is key when you're choosing university, because if you want a university abroad or even in India, there are so many universities. It's not less. So make sure when you make that choice, you know what you are picking before listening to anybody else.